Greetings, Agent Blaskowitz. I was sent by the Kreisau Circle to familiarize you with the city. Here's a map of the Midtown section of Eisenstadt. I have highlighted the essential areas and will update the map as needed.
All right. Now this is actually the open world part. Now the thing is that this is kind of like a hub. There are actually two different types of hub. There's Midtown and then there's Downtown. Midtown has two sections, Midtown West and Midtown East. And then there's Downtown, which leads to, the final sections of the game. But yeah, basically when you're in Midtown, you can use it to take a break, explore the city, find collectibles, all that fun stuff. And there are, ever, spawning amount of enemies that, are everywhere. And for instance, if we explored this whole place right now, we would find, your typical, Wehrmacht and SS soldiers, running around everywhere. But the more missions we complete, the more heat will be on, and more and different types of enemies will try and come and, and kill us, and harder variants of the same ones. Now, we're actually right next to the black market, which will, have us, buy everything, upgrades and ammo and whatnot and everything, which is cool. The Kreisau Circle is basically, the main missions. The Golden Dawn are actually side missions, but we don't have anything for them yet because we haven't encountered them. Just yet. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's a part of the main story where you actually encounter the Golden Dawn, people, and then they'll tell you where their safe house is, and you can go to them for, extra stuff. I think the Golden Dawn also have upgrades for, the Thule medallion, which we have, but we can't use the Thule medallion just yet, even though we accidentally used it, in the opening cutscene. But yeah. So here we move on to the other ones.
During your missions, note anything unusual so that you can brief us later.
Yeah, so basically this is just a reminder and everything. You can also have the side quests and everything, so you can know which one you want to do first.
And please gather any intelligence documents that you find, such as maps, orders, or blueprints.
All right, for instance, for Midtown, for both West and East, it's two different levels, but for some reason the game has counted them as, one big area. So basically, Midtown basically counts everything from the two levels. So we got 44 gold, 14 intel, and 9 tomes. Now, unfortunately, we can only reach certain areas if we either got, certain upgrades or certain, parts in the storyline, the main quest or the side quests or whatnot. And I'm probably going to have to, find everything before we reach downtown, and that might be not for a while yet. So I think by the time when the mission objective is saying, move on to downtown to continue, the story and whatnot, I can go around and, find the rest of the gold, intel, and tomes, because I think by then I'll have everything to unlock everything in Midtown. So
the black market operates in secret locations across the city. I have marked some of them on your map. Go there to purchase ammunition and upgrade your weapons.
And here we have the current current weapons and powers that we have. We don't have the Thule medallion unlocked yet, so since we don't know how to use it just yet. So here we will have the MP40, we got recoil compensator, the silencer, and along the things we got the drum magazine, the big bore, and improved rifling. Now there are locks on there, which means that we have to unlock these in certain areas so we can buy them, but I'll get more into that. For the Car 98, we got everything we need, but we can also get a big bore, a sniper scope, and a bayonet. And for the grenade, we can go for extra fragmentation an ammo satchel, which will help us carry more grenades rather than just the 3, and high explosives, which is really neat. Basically, we can just turn our grenades into friggin' nukes. It's awesome.
You will find your journal to be an invaluable tool. Consult it often.
And here we can, go back and, look at everything. Okay, one of the things I have to mention is that the golden intel and everything else that you can get in the missions, you can't get again. So you have to make sure that you have to get everything on the first go. But Midtown and Downtown, the open world hub parts, you can do that at like any time at all. But the actual missions and side missions, you have to do it all in one go. So that means explore everything.
No doubt you need to resupply after that battle at the train station. Follow me to a black market hideout that's close by. Then I'll take you to meet Caroline. The black market hideout is through that door. Go in and talk to the vendor. Then I will take you to the Kreisau Circle safe house.
One moment. I want to explore around here because there's often, some things that might be here. Aha, there we go. Told ya.
Caroline, we've been watching the Raven's Nest Tavern in order to learn the guard rotation patterns at the nearby warehouse. Unfortunately, we've gained very little information. I would suggest placing someone in deep cover to infiltrate the tavern.
Alright, anything up in the attic here? Nope, nothing at all. Okay, you're probably noticing these weird pattern thingies. Now, this is actually part of our fail powers once we actually unlock the Thule Medallion. Basically, the Thule Medallion, every time that we use it or whatever, it costs mana. And believe it or not, this is a mana pool. Now, unfortunately, we can barely, see it with our own eyes. But the thing is that once we get the medallion and go into, like, the Veil world, this will actually stand out more than what it currently looks like now. So, basically, that is like a little mana pool up there, so easy just to keep that in mind. Alright.
I'm sorry, Agent Blazkowicz, but you cannot leave until you talk to the vendor.
Alright.
You look like an American. Have you seen Stefan and Anton yet? They are brothers. They run the place. Stefan is the brains of this operation while Anton takes care of things on the street. They share a passion for one thing: money. Mind you, we're not criminals, just businessmen. And since the Nazis came, business is good. We make a killing on food and medicine alone. I hope this war never ends.
One time I would actually, believe that, but since this is like Wolfenstein and basically New Order and all that other stuff, and New Colossus is basically about the war ending and, the Nazis win and resistance members all over the place, and yeah, he got his wish.
I don't have time to talk to you.
Whatever, bitch. You can also search some of the stuff, but I don't think there's anything in there, but
Well, I have to commend you, little brother. Not everyone would have thought to steal weapons off of one train, while Nazis battled the fire at another.
These are the Krieg brothers. They're the head guys of the black market, and they're kind of shifty characters, basically. But we need their help in order to, get what we need. So
look, brother, it's the American who destroyed the munitions train. I saw this man fight. The Nazis have a revolt on your head. But don't worry, We won't turn you in.
At least not yet. You think we can trust him, Anton?
Just look at the fire in his eyes. This is a man who's willing to break the rules to succeed. He's our kind. Look around, American. What you see is yours, if you have the money to pay for it.
Just don't give us a reason to stop trusting you.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends, Stefan. And if not, well, there's always a reward for him.
Perhaps we could make a trade. I give you information on the Nazis in exchange for details about the Kreisau Circle. I'm not some German rube yank. I know how hard you people are straining to win. This Manhattan Project, for instance. Oh, look, he's shocked. Don't be. So, what's your mission here, American? Assassination? Reconnaissance? Well, suit yourself.
You're working with the Kreisau Circle, aren't you? Tell Eric Engel hello from his old comrades. From what I saw while I was looting the train station, you're a good man to have around in a fight. But then I got away with the loot. What did you get? Oh, watch yourself in Eisenstadt, mein Freund. These are hard times, and the price on your head will be very tempting for some people.
Yeah. While we were busy shooting up the train station, they snuck in and basically stole everything that basically I haven't picked up. So, yeah, win-win. That's locked. I'm sure the door behind them is locked too, yeah. I think they'll unlock once we complete more missions and everything. I think it's the same for, you know, like Golden Dawn and the Kreisau Circle.
What do you need?
Anyway, here's where we start purchasing some of the upgrades. Now, I think the easiest way to do this, okay, for instance, we can't do anything with the high explosives, and honestly, I would try to, you know, not use money to, you know, refill ammo, because I don't think it's necessary, because you kill so many, you know, bad guys, you can just pick up their ammo and whatnot. I mean, look at me. I already have, you know, full ammo and with both the Kar 98 and the MP40. So, we'll do weapons here. Now, I think for this, I am definitely going to get the silencer, because it's cheaper. One, because it's cheaper, and two, because since, you know, it's going to be, you know, once we actually have, you know, full reign, instead of being railroaded, we'll actually get a chance to, you know, explore everything. We're going to be encountering a lot of Germans in Midtown and downtown. And if we raise a racket, an alarm will be issued, and Nazis are going to be swarming all over the place. So it's handy just to have a silencer. And in fact, we're going to do the same for the Kar 98. And we're going to give it an improved rifling. What's it do again? Okay, so it improves accuracy. So we'll get that. Now, we can go for, you know, the stripper clip, or we can use the one on the recoil compensator. Now, I prefer using the recoil compensator because for right now we're going to be using the MP40 a lot, and we still got, you know, 1,000, you know, gold or 1,000 money or whatever, and that's okay. We can still go around and, you know, find, you know, like some more money to afford like the stripper clip and what else. And also, oh yeah, the ones where it's locked. Some of the upgrades can be found like on missions. Like for instance, on Big Bore, we can only unlock Big Bore once we find enough intel at the farm. For the sniper scope, for the dig site, and the bayonet for the church mission. And drum magazine, church, Big Bore, dig site, and improved rifling farm. And this hospital, cannery, and dig site. So, yeah. We'll also find, you know, more and more weapons and all the other cool stuff. But right now, I think we gotten what we needed. So we will move on. And our friend upstairs will take us to the Kreisau Circle.
Come again. Bring more money.
I will.
Sehr gut. Follow me. I will take you to the Kreisau Circle safe house. Caroline is waiting to meet you. Come on, Agent Blazkowicz. Let us go to the Kreisau Circle safe house. There is no time to waste. Follow me.
I was looking for the Zeppelin.
What do you know about the Zeppelin?
Nothing. It just keeps coming
Let's
around.
go, Agent Blazkowicz. Caroline is waiting for you.
That way. Now move along.
Great job. You just interrupted probably important dialogue.
This is the entrance to the Kreisau Circle safe house. Go on in. Caroline wants to talk to you.
One moment. Gotta pick this up. Since it's within my eyesight, might as well, you know. Sat up there.
Good to meet you, Agent Blazkowicz. With martial law declared, you better stay off the streets. If you need to move about, I recommend the rooftops. They rarely look up. Or you can take the sewers. It stinks, but it beats getting shot. If you haven't made it to the Kreisau Circle safe house, you should go there soon. Our leader, Caroline Becker, is waiting to talk to you. She has information about your mission.
I'm not now, I don't remember if Caroline was, like, referenced, maybe, in Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Maybe not. I'm a bit hazy on, you know, the details. My god, the last time I played Return to Castle Wolfenstein, I was like, what?
Have trouble finding us?
Almost 6 years ago, maybe?
Have you met Caroline Becker, our commander? Impressive woman, and not just to look at. Her brains and leadership have kept us all alive. She was a schoolteacher, until General Zeta came and brought martial law. Her father was shot in the streets. Now she's determined to free Eisenstadt from Nazi rule. My advice, behave yourself around Caroline and don't get any ideas or she'll, how do you say, rearrange your face.
Duly noted.
So you're the American, eh? Eric said you were pretty handy with a gun at the train station. They're saying people were floating in the air at the train station. I think they're all drunk. So, Eric Engel says you're trustworthy. I think he's too quick to trust. That's his nature. But Caroline trusts him and he's done a good job as a lieutenant. When he wandered in here, bleeding and delirious, his wife dead from a Nazi beating, he was nearly insane. Caroline took him in like her own father, tended his wounds. So she offered him a job. If she's the brains of this operation, Eric is the heart.
Now, in case you're all wondering, you know, what exactly is this Kreisau Circle, or you just new to the Wolfenstein series in general, basically, they're the German resistance, basically up against the Nazis. And now, if you're like a history buff like me, and you're like, there was no German resistance, what the hell are you talking about? And I just want to confirm to you that Wolfenstein is not historically accurate. It never is, and it never will. It's just, you know, a fun little thing. Basically, Wolfenstein is all about, you know, lots of Nazis, something supernatural to put in a twist, some high-tech stuff like super soldiers or whatever, and that's it. And hell, it's fun even. Hello. Ooh, grenades. Ta-da. Well, at least I know where I can get grenades later on if I'm out. Alright. Now let's go meet Caroline proper. I think she's any of these guys. Now, if I remember correctly, they're downstairs here in the basement.
You want to talk about vulnerabilities? I think Anton and Stefan could be dangerous.
The Black Market Brothers? They won't bite the hand that feeds them.
Then let's hope the Nazis don't start feeding them better.
BJ, this is Caroline Becker. She leads the Kreisau Circle.
Agent Blaskowitz, the Kreisau Circle thanks you for your assistance at the train station. But we can't help you here. We're busy as it is freeing Eisenstadt.
Oh, he won't need our help, Caroline. I've seen him in battle. I think he could be a strong ally.
I'll be the judge of that. If it's true your target is General Zeta, we last spotted him at an archaeological dig just outside of town.
Security will be drum tight. We have no idea what the Nazis are up to there.
It's a waste of time. You'll be shot on sight. But if you insist, I've marked your map with its location.
Let's check the map. Okay, we're here and we need to go all the way over here. No biggie. We can do that. Let's look around, see if we... Meet your driver. Alright. So let's meet with our friend outside again.
Try not to
Follow
get
me,
lost.
Agent Blaskowitz. I'll take you to a truck that's headed to the dig site.
Yeah, this part is kind of like on rails, but I think after you finish the dig site, you'll have free reign over the entire, you know, game.
There's a patrol coming this way.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the patrol's not going to move anytime soon. The last time I played this game, I waited for over, like, 10 minutes, and they never moved. So, basically, we're just going to have to kill them, and kill them quick. So, without further ado...
Good one, Blaskowitz! Come on, Agent Blaskowitz, follow me! Suppressing fire!
Don't worry, this is supposed to happen.
Kill the Nazis!
Forward! Take cover! I'm trapped here! Take cover! Go, go, go! Look left! I'm reloading!
We can win this!
Grenade out!
Good one, Blaskowitz!
Also, the enemies and the Nazis in this game can get really grenade happy, which means that you're probably gonna have to be on your toes a lot.
American!
Right? Anything here? Aha! Again, I don't know where everything's at, so I think when we finally unlock downtown to go through, I'm probably going to have to look through a guide to, you know, find most of everything in this game.
Maintain fire!
Fight cover now!
All back! Suppressing fire!
Don't get caught in the crossfire!
And I'll make
Jesus.
your death quick. Onward!
There's an American! I'm trapped here!
Cover! Grenade! Retreat! Maintain fire!
Nice shot! Never surrender!
Keep moving! Reloading!
Oh, hey, intel.
Don't
Nice.
get caught in the...
And it's blueprints for the drum barrel for the MP40.
crossfire!
Pretty neat. And more gold. Now, we could go back to the black market and get, like, the stripper clip or whatever, but nah. We can get it later, but for right now, we're close to the dig site, so...
Grenade! Run! That should teach those Nazi bastards!
Like a boss.
Hurry, the truck to the dig site is about to leave. It's right through that doorway.
Let's explore here. Hello.
Are you with the black market? Please, tell Anton I'll pay him. He'll get everything I owe him, I swear. I had to buy food, didn't I? I was starving to death.
Yeah, they're not nice people, but we need them. And another drum barrel for the MP44. Interesting. Anything here? No? Okay. Well, I just wasted a lot of ammo. No biggie.
So you want to go to the dig site, eh? That truck's about to make a delivery there. Sneak onto the back and keep your head down.
One moment. Anything back here that's hiding in place? No? Alright, let's go to the dig site.
Please, get me out of here. The Nazis are going to kill me.
How do you know I'm not a Nazi?
You're BJ Blazkowicz. I know all about you and your mission.
Who are you, kid?
My name is Sergei Kovlov of the Golden Dawn. We are a group of scholars who study the occult. I came here to retrieve an artifact, but the Nazis captured me. They tortured me. I broke down. I told them where the Thule medallion is.
The Thule medallion?
It's a very valuable artifact that's located in a chamber just ahead. Please, BJ, you have to stop them. If the Nazis get their hands on that medallion, all will be lost.
All right, kid. Stay here, and I'll make sure it's safe for you.
Thank you, Agent Blazkowicz.
Don't thank me yet.
Anyway, yeah. This is how we get our Golden Dawn missions, but first off, let's pick everything that isn't nailed down here. Alright. I'm actually going to stop right here and continue off. And continue later. But in the meantime, I will see all of you later. Hello, everyone.